If you own a home in New York City and you're paying your full property tax bill without claiming every exemption you qualify for, you are overpaying. I've seen homeowners save $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 or more per year just by applying for programs that they didn't know existed. So today, I'm going to walk through every major property tax exemption available to New York City homeowners in 2026, who qualifies, how much you save, and how to stack multiple programs together for maximum savings. I'm Joseph Ranola with the Bridge and Boro Team at Real Broker. I sell homes in Staten Island and Brooklyn, and one of the first things I do with every homeowner I work with is make sure that they are claiming every exemption that they're entitled to. You would be shocked how many people aren't, especially newer homeowners who don't realize the STAR program changed in 2015, or seniors who qualify for SCHE but never applied because they didn't know it existed, or veterans who are only claiming one exemption when they could be stacking three. This is free money from the government that you've already earned by being a homeowner. You just have to claim it. So let me show you how. Also, I put together a free New York City property tax exemption checklist that walks you through every program, the qualification requirements, the application deadlines, and links to every form that you need. It's in the description and the pinned comment down below. It's free. Check it out. Now, this is the one that confuses everyone, so let's clear it up right now. There are two versions of the STAR program, and they work differently depending on when you became a homeowner. So the STAR exemption reduces your assessed value by up to $30,000 directly on your property tax bill. This means your bill is physically smaller, but, and this is critical, the STAR exemption is closed to all new applicants. If you were already receiving it before 2015, you're grandfathered in, you keep it. Congratulations, it's great. Now the STAR credit is what new homeowners get instead. You register through the New York State Tax Department website, and instead of a reduction on your bill, you receive a check or direct deposit from New York State for the same dollar amount. The benefit is identical, it's the same savings, it's just delivered as a payment to you instead of a reduction on your bill. So to qualify for either, your home must be your primary residence, your income must be under $500,000, and you must be registered. If you bought a home after 2015 and haven't registered for the STAR credit, you're leaving hundreds of dollars on the table every single year. The registration takes 10 minutes online at tax.ny.gov. You need your social security number, your property address, and your most recent income information. Do it today. Do it right now. Pause the video. Go do it real quick. Come back because we got more for you. One more important distinction. The STAR credit amount grows annually based on tax increases. The STAR exemption for grandfathered recipients stays flat or grows more slowly. So over time, this credit can actually become more valuable. Now, if you're 65 or older, you may qualify for Enhanced STAR, which provides significantly higher savings than the basic STAR program. For 2026, the income limit for Enhanced STAR is $98,700. If you're 65 or older and your household income is at or below that threshold, you qualify. So here's what's new in 2026. New York State now automatically upgrades eligible homeowners from basic STAR to Enhanced STAR when they turn 65. You don't need to take any action. The state uses income verification data to confirm eligibility and switches you over. If you're already receiving the basic STAR exemption and you turn 65, it should upgrade automatically. If you're receiving the STAR credit, same thing, your credit amount should increase automatically. But here's my advice. Don't assume it happened. Check your most recent STAR benefit amount against the Enhanced STAR schedule on the New York State Tax Department website. If it hasn't been upgraded, call them. Sometimes the automatic system misses people. Of course, it would be in their financial interest if it missed you. So, of course, check up on them. Now, this is a big one that not enough people know about. SCHE stands for Senior Citizens Homeowners Exemption, and it can reduce your property taxes by up to 50%. So who qualifies? You must be 65 or older. Your combined household income must be approximately $58,000 or below for the maximum 50% reduction. The exemption is graduated. Higher incomes still get a partial reduction. So the income thresholds for the sliding scale is under $58,400, 50% reduction. Higher incomes get smaller percentages down to about 5%. And this is applied directly to your property tax bill. On a typical Staten Island home with $6,000 to $8,000 as your annual tax bill, 50%, you might save $3,000 or $4,000 a year. That's a bill, right? Every month, right? That's, $300, $400 a month. Car payment now could be free, right? And here's the key. SCHE stacks with STAR and with veteran exemptions. You can claim all three simultaneously. More on that in a moment. So application is through the New York City Department of Finance. Deadline varies by borough, but typically January 15th for the following tax year. Now, if you served in the United States Armed Forces, you have exemptions most people never claim. Thank you for your service. You deserve it. The New York State Veterans Exemption provides a 15% reduction in assessed value for wartime service. If you served in a combat zone, add another 10%. And if you have a service-connected disability, there's an additional reduction based on your disability rating. The Cold War Veterans Exemption is separate. For those who served between 1945 and 1991, it's also 15%. These reductions apply to your assessed value, which then reduces your actual tax bill proportionally. On a home assessed at $50,000 in New York City, remember, assessed values in New York City are much lower than market values. A 25% veterans reduction saves you meaningful money every year. Now, this application goes through New York City Department of Finance. You need your DD 214 discharge papers. If you've misplaced them, you can request copies from the National Personnel Record Center. But here's where it gets really powerful. You can stack multiple exemptions. They're not mutually exclusive. So let me give you a real example. 68-year-old veteran, Staten Island, income under $58,000. Get your enhanced STAR, full benefit, so let's say $1,200 a year in savings. SCHE at 50%, cuts your remaining tax bill in half, so saves you $3,000-4,000 a year. Veterans exemption at 25%, additional reduction on assessed value, saves another $800 to $1,200 a year. So your stacked example right there, you're saving $5,000 to $6,400 per year. That's real money, and on a fixed income, it's transformative. That's $400 to $530 a month staying in your pocket instead of going to the city. The Disabled Homeowners Exemption, or DHE, follows a similar structure to SCHE, but is available regardless of age if you have a qualifying disability. It provides up to 50% reduction with the same sliding income scale. Every homeowner situation is different, but if you're a senior, a veteran, or disabled, you should be claiming every applicable program. They are designed to be stacked. So let me give you the quick action steps. For STAR credit new homeowners, like I said, go to tax.ny.gov and register. Social security number, income info, takes 10 minutes. Again, do that right now because you probably qualify for that. For enhanced STAR, if you're already registered, you turn 65, it should go automatically. Check your benefit amount online. If it hasn't increased, contact the New York State Tax Department. SCHE and DHE apply through the New York City Department of Finance. Application deadline is typically January 15th for the following fiscal year. You need proof of age, income documentation, and proof of ownership. And for veterans exemptions, also through New York City Department of Finance, bring your DD 214 and proof of ownership. One-time application that renews automatically, which is great. The most important thing is do not wait until December to start. These applications require documentation, so get your paperwork together now so you're ready to file when the window opens. Now, every dollar you save on property taxes is a dollar that stays in your pocket, and unlike most financial advice, this actually isn't that complicated. It's just some paperwork that most people just don't know about. If you want help figuring out which exemptions you qualify for, I'm happy to point you in the right direction. Free consultation, link in the description. I'll look at your situation and tell you exactly which programs to apply for and when. And grab that free property tax exemption checklist. It's got every program, every deadline, and every link that you need. I'm Joseph with the Bridge and Boro Team. If this saved you money, smash that subscribe button, drop a comment. Which exemption did you not know about? I bet at least one was new to you, and I hope you could take advantage.